Imagine you're taking a walk with your young child and she sees a dog through a gate. She proceeds to put her hand through the holes of the gate and pet the dog. Instead of the dog licking her hands, the dog proceeds to bite her hand and tear at it until she starts to bleed. The baby has to get stitches and undergo surgery. What is the first breed that came to mind when I explained the dog attack? Most will say pit bull, but the New York Times in 2013 stated that it's actually a golden retriever. Pit bulls have gone from being America's most loved dog to America's most feared dog. Any dog can become violent or be violent no matter the size of the dog or the breed of the dog. First, I will describe how pits are not born dangerous. Second, I will go over the type of breeds that are more dangerous than pits. And finally, I will discuss how pit bulls should be more normalized in homes. Aggressive dogs aren't born that way. Mean dogs frequently aren't properly socialized as puppies. Similar to other breeds of dogs, pit bulls can become mean by nurture, neglect, lack of training, abuse, starvation, and irresponsible ownership. Pit bulls are selected and bred for their fighting ability, and this is because they are usually built stronger than most dogs. So owners take that and abuse the power. There are many different breeds of dogs that are more dangerous than pits. Australian cattle dogs, Australian shepherds, Doberman pinschers, German shepherds, but not pit bulls, were rated as more aggressive towards strangers and other dogs. In 2015, a lot of documented dog attacks that were not pit bulls were Labrador retrievers, boxers, and golden retrievers, and a few other dogs. Despite the misconception that pit bulls hold, they should be in more homes rather than being bred to fight in cages. Being that the reason that some pit bulls are mean is due to owners' poor neglect and more. This is a greater reason why they should be placed in more loving homes to save them from the torture that they endure that causes them to become labeled as a violent dog. Pit bulls are good dogs to society. They're therapy assistant dogs, narcotic detectives. They search and rescue for stolen items, missing people, and they have many other jobs that could help you in your home. Pit bulls have a lot to offer in your home. They can serve as protection. Their athletic energy can uplift the household and bring light to your home. And if you don't have a lot of downtime to teach them to use the restroom or guard the house, then you don't have to worry about that because they are easily trainable. Being a pit bull owner myself, I'm able to say that this breed of dog makes a big impact in your life. They're one of the most affectionate, loyal, and loving dogs to have in your home. And they're also good around kids, and I can say that because I've grew up with pit bulls my whole life since I was little, and I was very safe around them. I felt safe around them, and they're loving dogs. Today I gave you information on how all pit bulls are not dangerous and mean despite the misconception of the breed. I hope one day the information I informed you about will lead you to be a good pit bull owner and help the narrative about pit bulls to get better. Today I discussed how pit bulls are not born dangerous. Second, I showed breeds more dangerous than pit bulls. And finally, I discussed how pit bulls should be normalized in more households.